What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. What's the hardest part of change? All right, that's a great question. And I'm going to make it quite simple and easy. The hardest part of change is how the old you that has taken time to form bucks or rebels against the new you that you are attempting to create. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The hardest part of change is the rebellion and the energies that circumvent that. Where the old you has been a certain way, has done things a certain way, has thought about things a certain way, has had a certain group of habits, is fighting against this new you. So the old you has been spending money whenever you want, going to the mall when you see it, you like it, you buy it, putting it on a credit card. You've done that for years. But the new you is trying to establish financial security, get out of debt, be a better version of yourself. So the old you has been in power for 10, 15, 20 years. The new you is just starting today. So when the old you senses that there's a new person is trying to take this position, there's rebellion. You can apply this same principle to losing weight, to changing who you are as a person, to starting a new habit, to stopping drugs, alcohol. There's always resistance because the old you, that's the old ego, has been in power for a long time. And whenever entities or people get in a position of power, they never give it up easily. This is the hardest part of change because people don't understand this and what happens spiritually. So what happens is on the first day of your new diet, the first day of your new regimen, the first day of your new lifestyle, it's cravings. It's oh my God, I want this. It's oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, it's too hard because the old you is saying, I've been here too long. Now, what you have to understand is it's a game of it's spiritual warfare. Because once you start this new way and you can hold on for a week and 2 weeks, what happens is that the rebellion of the old you and the power of the old you becomes weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. That's why when you get on your new regimen, cheating is always disastrous because what happens is when you start whatever the new thing is, the old you is not going to like it. And you do it for 3 days and that old you starts to get weaker and weaker and then you cheat. Then what happens is it comes back up. And then you cheat 2 days after it comes back up. See, the key to overcoming it, you can't cheat because every day that you're successful in the new you, the old you, the grips of power lessen. Okay, now let me give you another free game because that's what we do here. Okay, it's $10,000. This is $100,000 worth of game right now. People gain weight back. People go back to their old ways because they make the assumption that when the old me is diminished, that I don't have to look in its direction because they assume the new me is here. But see, what happens is when that new me gets in position, i.e., you've lost the weight, you've gotten out of debt, you've turned away from, you've been sober for 2 years. It's all the same. You've been clean for 2 years. See, the problem is you assume that the new you is just going to stay there without contention. But the old you never leaves. The power position shifts, but the old you is always there. And people gain the weight back. People relapse. People go back to drinking. People go back to their old ways because they get the assumption that after they've been gone for such a long time, I don't have to worry about this. But see, the thing is, Paul said, I die daily. And what he was saying is every day when the new you takes over, you have to put a lifestyle in play that keeps the old you suppressed and the new you in that position to where you never go back to who you were. It's all spiritual. No diet will teach you that. No program will teach you that. All right. What I'm trying to teach you and what I teach people is the impetus of all things. And we express it in ways that make sense in this physical reality, but it's all a spiritual war. So the reason why change is so hard is because the old you has been in power such a long time. And whenever anybody gets into power, they don't let it go. You got to kill them. And I don't mean that in an act of a person harming another person, but I'm talking about kill the spirit. The spirit behind it, that spirit of addiction has to be killed. The spirit of overeating has to be killed. The spirit of exorbitant spending has to be killed. The spirit of alcoholism, it has to be killed. But the key is it never dies. You have to kill it every single day with understanding that even when the new you takes hold, that old you is still there. Hope this lesson helps you. Till next time, be blessed. Peace.